We're live. Good evening, everybody. Hello, and welcome to Suarez HQ here in Stroud, in the Cotswolds, in the United Kingdom. It's great to have you here with us for this live stream. Things are already going on, as you can see behind me, but do not worry. I'll explain everything that's going on, and I'm sure we're going to have a pretty wild time this evening because, as the title of the video would suggest, we're in experimental territory, folks, and I have absolutely no idea what's about to happen. But in true Suarez style, we don't care. We're up for it. I hope you are too. See you back in 30 seconds when we've rolled the titles. Back in the room. How y'all doing? I hope you've had a great week. Excuse me. Oh, I just flicked. I got a brand new filter on tonight. It's just like being at the top of a hillside in the summertime. It's great. Can't smell paint fumes anymore. Right. Okay. We're about to welcome our friends of Instagram. We'll do that in just a moment. We'll just have a quick cycle through the cameras. We know that quarter cam's working. Let's do overhead, mate. I'm going to stand in front of this beautiful mill pond of a canvas. I'll explain why it's upright, why it's attached to the steel, what's the word, table. Yes, that I'll take you behind all that. You can see it. Anyway, look, don't worry. It all works. It all works. Right. PTZ. Let's go over all that. Yeah. Okay. Well, that's working. That's my slidey cam. Going to give you some wonderful pictures of that on this broadcast. Happy days. Let's go on to Roam Cam then, buddy. And it's called Roam Cam because you can do this with it. Oh, I'm roaming around now. Yeah, I know. I should have patented that one. Right, let's go. Live on Instagram, checking connection. We'll soon see if my iOS update has worked. We're live. Okay, we are live apparently. Hurrah. Okay then, well, welcome everybody on Instagram. There we go. Broadcasting on 2 platforms. Hurrah, the tech works. Now, for our friends on YouTube, let me introduce you to what's going on here on this giant piece of canvas. So let's go around the back first and I'll explain because it'll put it into context. This is one of the tables made out of aluminium, bespokely. We've got them in all sorts of sizes. There's one just over there. We've attached and screwed together an A-frame to keep it at an upright angle. I'll explain this piece of kit in a minute. But what we basically had to do, we put this flat on the floor a few days ago, and then attached it and stretched it just as you stretch a canvas around a frame. All you artists will know about that. And it's just so we can get a nice flat surface. Onto that went the base coat, and I've used a roller and I've used brushes. Actually, really just like the base coat as it is. Splash of orange, job done. Anyway, moving on. And then after that has dried, we've constructed the table. The table's been set at an angle. And then earlier on, we've been reattaching this and refixing it with duct tape. To get rid of all the ripples, and this is as smooth, just about the smoothest surface I've ever painted upon. That's for a reason. It's because of this up here. This is the brand new experiment tonight, folks. Can't wait to use it. This is something we've been wanting to do for so long, probably since I first picked up a brush and some paints. I've always wanted to get straight lines. Yes, this is it tonight, folks. This is the contraption which AD designed and built. And we're going to hope and pray that with these enamel paints, which, let's face it, do not work like acrylic paints, we're hoping to get absolute perfect lines. We got a perfectly smooth canvas, as smooth as we can get it, in gloss paint to help the paint move. We don't know what's going to happen. I'm going to pour a single line to begin with, and if that turns out and goes straight, happy days with one. So that's what we're going to create. And the great thing about this is you can move it all the way along. It's a portable device. You can go umpteen colours, all nice and evenly spaced, boom, 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 and then you get to the end and 3 weeks later you can go all the way back again. Isn't that pretty cool? So, again, the possibilities are endless, but I have to tell you, this is experimental. We've never tried this before. You can see how clean the tool is. We haven't even run water through it. So this, with the very first pour, is as raw and as live as and as unplanned and unscripted as we can get. Now, what can I say, folks? At that cutting edge, it's what you've come to know and love us for here. We're doing it all over again. Hopefully that's a decent angle. Hope you're going to really like some of that Instagram. Right. And in fact, let's do round cam just once more, buddy, if you don't mind. Yeah. So I'm just going to give you a quick static shot now. I've chosen 8 colours. I've got 8 colours because there are 8 tubes, and these are my starting lineup. So we've got a nice teal, and we've called Piaggio green. We've got a telemagenta. We've got a sunset yellow. We've got water blue. It's green to me. We've got a raspberry red. We've got a gorgeous lilac. We've got purple, which I know Henry's going to call Patagonian purple. It'll all make sense. And we've got a stock white at the end. The white's a little bit thicker because it's a semi-gloss. But what I want to do is cycle back all the way back to this one, because that's where we're going to start, because it's about the loosest one we've got. Now, here's the thing, folks. I genuinely do not know about the flow rate of paint from the tin. Now, let me explain that in 10 seconds. Do I need to thin the paint or not? I've got no idea, because I've got no idea what's going to happen when I tip this down the pipe. So if I tray it on the end first, if that's a mess and I need to thin it down, at least the rest of my lines are going to be okay. That's the thought process. Probably not going to work.
Hi guys. So, as Ed is explaining, this is about as experimental as it gets. Now, I made the contraption. I set it, spaced it. Hopefully that works. It might not. The viscosity of the paints, because every single one has a different component to it, in the way of the oxides and the various powders that make up the pigments. Some are thicker than others, and we have no clue. So it could go horribly wrong. If you're here waiting for it to go horribly wrong, then you might be sadly disappointed. You might be ecstatic because it goes horribly wrong. But again, you know what we do here. Well, if you're new here and you don't know what we do here, we kind of do experimental, as in the title, experimental. And this is so that we can learn mistakes for you guys. And if you want to try it, you can try it and use some of our techniques and things and do it for yourself. If it goes horribly wrong, you'll go, I'll avoid that like the plague. Yeah, there we go. There was one experiment. Out of paint with a space hopper. Go on then, bounce on it.
What, with these knees?
Go on. I want to see if you can crack that paint.
I tuned into YouTube and Instagram today to watch a 53-year-old man bounce on a space hopper covered in paint.
And do you know what you get for that?
Yes, what?
Nothing! You lose! Good day, sir!
So, anyway, did the paint crack?
No, the paint didn't crack.
Well, there you go. So, what we do to our paints works quite well, because that's enamel paint on there. Stuff you paint bridges, ships, and fences with. Sorry, gates. I should say, not fences, but gates. Yeah. Anyway, there you go. I'll pass it over to the maestro.
Right, okay. Well, a very big warm welcome to you all. We're going to be doing some shout-outs later on. And lots of people joining in on the chat. If you are watching on Instagram and want to watch the full 4-camera high-definition broadcast over on YouTube, then you can just hit the link in my bio and head for the live painting option, and you can watch it there, and then you don't even have to go onto YouTube to watch it. Excuse me. All that exercise. I have to go and have a lie down. Right. So please feel free to ask questions, guys, wherever you are and whatever you're doing. I assure you we'll get to as many as we possibly can. Okay, right. So let's ask my colleague Adrian. By the way, let's show some appreciation, some hearts and some waves for him. Slogging away in the background and has built all this like he does, and he sweats the small stuff and the big stuff on a weekly basis. We can't do it without him, so I'm sure you'll be very grateful of any appreciative comments that you've got. And let's ask the big man, what camera are we on, buddy, and are you ready?
We are an overhead camera.
You're an overhead?
We're zoomed into you, waiting for you to pour that first one to see what happens, whether or not we get...
Nothing! You lose! Good day, sir!
Or whether we get...
Yay!
And...
Nice.
We'll see.
Okay, right. Here we go, folks. Here we go. Let's go in with the first one. We're going to be looking for the far left-hand nozzle. I've no idea what's going to happen. This is it. This is it. Let's hope it's just a perfect line that goes all the way down. Then we know we've got it sussed. Okay. Right, dude. I think I'm there. We're going to christen your machine right now. The paint is in. Here it comes, here it comes, here it comes. I've never been so excited. It's hit the canvas nicely. Now, enamel paint just really does not behave very well. It tends to go completely out and then suck itself back in again. So we wanted to give the surface the best kind of preparation that we could. And I've got to try and now get this to flow very carefully. Oh, I don't know how much to put in. It's difficult, isn't it? This is, yeah, I don't want to put too much pressure at the nozzle end. I'm just going in gently. Okay. Okay, so far, we've got an even line. There's almost a bit of me which can't believe what I'm doing. Right, you're watching it from around the world and you're literally watching one single line of paint move ridiculously slowly down a piece of canvas. Have we hit the jackpot, or have we just descended into some kind of alternate reality? I'm not quite sure, but let's get some more I could put a different colour in that right now.
Yes, you could.
Shall I put another colour in it? Well, it's working really well. Unthumbed paint is going pretty well. Let's put another colour in. I've just thought of that. Let's put some purple. Who's up for some purple?
Purple. Yeah, purple.
Now, what's going to happen now? I don't know. We're going to have to start filling up some of the other tubes. Right, so now this is going to be interesting, isn't it, to see how much, when does the purple kick in? Right, so let's get purple somewhere else. Should we go nozzle 2, mate? Should we go nozzle 2 and stick it next to it? I'm happy with this. It's working. It's working, mate. Let's get nozzle 2 up and running. This could get quite exciting. Just not sure how much I need to put in. But, dude, your system is working. Well, so far anyway. I mean, I know we've got slightly larger at the top, but I'm not too concerned about that. Let's go in for some pink. We're going in pink with nozzle 3. Oh, which one's nozzle 3? That's nozzle 3. Yes, Rita, I've got my steps. Let's get 4 on and then we'll do some shout outs. Why haven't you seen purple come out the first one? No, it is, mate. It's coming out. Yes, you can see it. Look, here it is. Purple in the first one. Can you see it where my finger is? Oh, sorted. I love it. I love it. Right. Hang on, because we've got to sort camera angles out here. I'm going to have to bring you guys of Insta in a bit closer so you can see what's going on, aren't I? Obviously. I know that might be in the way of overhead cam, but we got to go roam cam. I think, yes, let's get in closer. Right, look, see it moving? We've just got these little bits and pieces. Well, that's not bad so far. Okay, we're learning as we go. Is that okay for a roam cam angle, mate? Okay, right, try not to trip over everything. Yellow is going next. We've got it's off, mate. The first one's at the bottom. Right, where's number 4? Number 4 is here. I've got to try and figure out how much is a reasonable flow. Does it all go in and does it sort itself out? Does the pressure at the end of the nozzle with more painting stuck behind it, does that affect how quickly it comes out? So I'm just attempting to keep a reasonable amount of paint going in over a reasonable period of time, trying to keep that consistent across all of them. Now the base that you're looking at is a mixture of 3 different paints. Oh, these are good, dude. These are good, and it's still, can still see it coming out. Right, okay, so that's 3. No, is it 3 down? 3 down, 4 down. Ooh, 5 if I can't put in purple in that one. Yeah. Okay, interesting. Right, so we have actually got 4 coming out, which is great. Right, let's do a few quick shout outs to everybody. We got Annette. Hello, Annette. Great to see you here. Zane is painting and taking some inspiration. Good day, Zane. Good to see you, V. Says hi, Annette and Denise Weeks. Happy Suarez Wednesday, and it's a hello to Tamiko and to Alan. Lady Art is also looking forward to this. Well, it's great to see you here, as it is with Lucia and with Henry. Good evening, Purple lovers. Eleanor and Sandy and Paul of the Unicorn Talesian has said happy Wednesday. Hello to you all. The Rita from NYC is also here, as well as Nelson Hola from Sao Paulo. Every Wednesday, my wife, Anna Lucia, and I wait for the video to start. Excellent. Hola, Anna Lucia. So we got Mookie. Hello, Mookie. You're new. Great to see you here. And Alex. Hello, everyone. Hero Rodriguez from Costa Rica. Hola to you too. And we see something you hinted about on Patreon. Yes, we are, Paula. We are. This is what our patrons got to see. That bit of equipment. And now we're actually putting it to some good use. Annie Ooms, really looking forward to it. Hello, Annie. Hello, Lynn Sutherland. And Laurie Roberts. It's always good to see you here too. Funny Fox. Good day to you as well. Is it Blackboard? Are we back at school? Not quite, Funny Fox. Although sometimes it does feel like it. And Alexander, good day to you, sir. What a very polite lot you are tonight. Franco, do these cylinders have taps? No, they don't. I've just got to pull them in and hope that they reach the bottom, Franco. Thank you for the question. And we've got Funny Fox. How many locations do you have to change since you started your business? Do you feel Stroud is a good town for an artist? Well, that's a very good question. Probably 4 or 5, I'd say. Yeah, 4 or 5, I reckon. Probably we've had. I'll get AD to count that up at some point. But Australia's pretty good for artists, but him and I are quite insular, so we just concentrate on ourselves, to be honest. But it's a pretty good place. There's a good art shop up the road. Right, and love to watch paint dry, Alex. Yeah, me too. Better than watching paint dry, thank you, Paula. SC Made One has given us a nice big thumbs up. Yes, Alex, you're right. I do think that the paint does affect the pressure and thus the thickness of the line. Yes, absolutely. Lynn says, put orange with the pink. I would do, but I haven't got any orange, Lynn, so that's that one out the window. Right, okay, that Instagram was me giving some shout-outs to everybody over on YouTube. Right, well, this is interesting. Look, we've got a slight runoff on the pink. Can you see that? The pink's moved its line a little bit, but that's okay. I have no idea why that's happened. Let's go in with pipe number 5, and we're going to go in with the water blue. I'm going to try and keep this same pressure going. Maybe it's the angle of the pipe. Oh, I don't know. It's moved a little bit, so we'll have a look at that. I'm sure the spacing looks all right. It looks okay to me, so I don't know why that's... Might just be the canvas, so I guess we'll see when we shunt this along, won't we, folks? Right, so that's the water blue coming out now. That's a reasonable amount in there. As Alex was saying, perhaps the pressure does make a difference. Right, that's that one in there, so that's good. Excuse me, it's dry. I'm going to keep walking past you. Let's go in with the red. Red next. We are catching it on the bottom as well. So I'll show you that as and when. Pipe number 6. These are a nice red. I'm not rushing this, guys, because this has been quite a labour of love. Designing, conceptualising, canvas prep, and we've spent pretty much a whole day just in preparation to try and figure out, can we get a line? And as I've alluded to before, enamel paint just does not behave like any other paint. It simply does not, in the way it flows, obviously in terms of what chemicals are inside it, how the pigments are made and put in. The red's on its way. Red's on its way. I like it. Oh, thank you, Claudia. That's very kind of you. I'm glad you stumbled on us as well. Thank you for being here. Oh, thank you, Denise. Well, we do hope that that we do bring something to the local area. Oh, Henry, is that right? The pink's moving because it wants to go to Patagonia. I'd love to go to Patagonia. I've seen a few documentaries on that National Geographic channel about mountain climbing or rock climbing in Patagonia, and I'm an avid. I like climbing, so it would be great to. I'm a rubbish at it, but it would be great to go. Pretty dramatic, I would imagine. Okay, that's cool. Well, red has got quite a low flow rate. Now, it doesn't feel like it's that thick, actually, so I'm going to have to keep my eye on the red. Interestingly, oh my goodness me, the yellow has fallen away to almost meet the purple, and to meet the pink, and yet the green's going the opposite way. Oh, this stuff is a law unto itself, isn't it? It really is. I can't work any of this out. Why? Why is that doing that? Let's go in for some white next. Water blooming. Ah, that's very odd. Right. So let's put some pressure. Let's test Alex's theory out about the pressure. So let's get some more red on. At the moment I can see, you can actually see, I'll see if I can show you on Rome which one's the red. Let's just stick to the colours for now. See that one? I can't, I'm at a very odd angle here. Right, that has puts a little bit more pressure on the red now. Yes, because it's a good job it's not the Olympics, isn't it? Poor old red would be in last place. But here's what's interesting. Look, with the first one, and we've got lines in lines, which I kind of like actually. Now, now I tell you what, we've got some. Let's go on to Rome cam a second, buddy. We got some touching here. Look, you see just there. Oh yeah. Now then. What is going to happen there? Is the white going to take over? It's very interesting. Right. Yes, it is. Yeah, Laurie, I can thin it. Here's the risk of thinning it. If this is what's happening with unthinned paints, although I can accelerate it, there's a probability of it going everywhere. So, but in the interest of research, then yes, I think we will thin some paint down. What do we think, buddy? Should we? I think perhaps we should thin some paint and see what happens. Right, let's have a look at the pipes at the top. Where do you want to see, mate? Yeah, the tips. See, if I go this way, hopefully you can see along there. Look, you can see that hopefully all the tips are pretty much aligned. They all touch at the same point. And they're all evenly spaced. All these are evenly spaced. So yeah, it is curious, isn't it? It's curious as to what's happening down here, because look, we've suddenly we've got a breakaway. That white's like, no, I'm doing my own thing. Thanks very much. All the best. Which is unusual. And we've still got red coming out, and you can see on the others. Look, they've kind of stopped. But look what's happened with the purple. So look, it's coming down and then wallop. It then completely takes over. It's like, no, I'm going to do my own thing. Thanks very much. Which I kind of imagined anyway, because we're putting one colour over the top. And then look, we've got purple and pink, nicely spaced at the top. And then, oh, what's going on there then? They've kind of joined each other. Now, one of the reasons we've done a larger canvas is that if we do get something tangible out of this, we'll cut the bit out that kind of makes the most sense, if you like, or looks the best. Now the red's coming over as well. Now we've angled this and got it straight with that yellow spirit level. So this is level. Yeah, Paula, I think you could be right. It must be the surface, but this is level. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to give it a little. No, I don't know if I can do this. Oh no, of course it won't move, will it? Because we fixed it. Yeah. The only thing I could do is kind of move that up a little bit, but I'd have to shim the bottom. It's odd, this, isn't it? Excuse me. It is very odd. But anyway, we at least do have some reasonably straight lines. Our quest for lines still continues by the look of it. Oh, goodness me. I really thought we cracked it. Oh, even the red's off now on its holidays. So let me just have a think. I might just I'll put a couple of sticks underneath, mate. Yeah, I'm just going to jack the back of this up. Excuse me a moment. Right, okay. That's just 4 tongue depressors. Well, this is interesting, isn't it? So let me show you what's going on down the bottom there. Look, they all kind of run into themselves, which wasn't expected. Although up here, looking really nice. So the question is now, is there enough red? I mean, the red has gone completely, hasn't it? The red has just done its own thing. Right, I think we need to repeat that process, don't we? Right, let's have a quick look at the comments. Let's just take a breather for a second. So, an air bubble or teeny lump in the paint can help change its course. Absolutely, you're right, Rita. John B. Martinez, hello. I tried this a while back. Needless to say, I painted over it. I feel your pain, John. It needs a little King's Day orange. Yeah, I still haven't got orange at the moment. Hopefully next week. If your paint will stick to glass or plexiglass, it might be the best way to get straight lines. True. It's very true, because then I have a surface that is absolutely right. We'd have to probably try that one day, actually, Paul. Yeah, good call. Would it flow better if angled closer to a 90 degree? What you mean, from the top, or? Oh, I see. Yeah, it could be. It could be. Well, we're about to find out what happens with thinned paints in a minute. Is it canvas on the ground? Yes. If not, it's a missed opportunity. Put some acrylic glass where the paint will flow off the canvas, and try just to put the colours in faster. All duly noted, Alex. We've just got some canvas at the bottom at the moment just to catch what's going on.
Yeah, so today is all about the experiment. So now we've done 8 colours. 6, what have we done? What have you done, Ed?
8.
8 colours. So, well, 8 plus 1 in at the beginning. So kind of 9 really. And they're all unthinned. So looking at that, we found out that the raspberry is much, much thicker and runs slower. We know that the blues and the whites are fairly consistent. The yellow, to me, looked like it was running a lot quicker. So that's told us something. So perhaps the next step when Ed moves this over will be that the paints are thinned, and we try at the same angle with the paints thinned, and then perhaps adjustment of the angle, and see what happens after that one. And then we'll find out through process of elimination what works and what doesn't. Hope that explains a bit.
Right, well, I've just poured thinners into all 8 cups, mate. Annie, I'm loving the colours of joining. Yes, I know, thank you. The Rita, this is fun. Yeah, thanks, John. I think it could look amazing from the other side if they drop off almost at the same time. Maybe every second one slightly thinned. Oh, I love it. Love it, guys. You're having some great ideas. Right, well, we've at least got the lines all the way down. I think that's enough paint for now. So what I'm going to do, I am going to thin those paints down. We're going to do a second go. Okay, and I'm going to move this across. Now, he told me not to hit my head, and I've just hit my head. Difficulty's going to be here. Yeah. Oh well, there's only one way of doing this, so I'll best take off my locking mechanism. Okay, that's good. Shoot. No, hang on. The only one that's causing the problem is the red, but that's fine. Let me just get a bit of kitchen roll. Okay. It doesn't matter after it, once I've leveled it up if it comes out, but it's a problem if I haven't got it quite in the place that I need it. Right, okay. Round 2. Out! Okay. Let's see how successful or not I'm going to be here. This is completely untested as well. Okay, we're back. We're back. We're reasonably lined up. Red's still doing its own thing. Right, I think that looks pretty okay to me. We're all pretty lined up. Okay, round 2. Thinned paint. Now, there is going to be a little bit of residue left from what I was just doing, but... Oh, I so want to leave this, but anyway, right. Okay, well, we'll just take a breather. I am just going to quickly get the first one out. Now, this is going to be very, very interesting to see what happens now. Who do we have? Jen and Anthony Lowry. Hello, everyone. Ant and Jen. How are you doing, guys? Lovely to see you here. Thank you for joining us. Hope you're doing well. We are right at that sort of cutting edge. Sticking the paint on the ground and move it around might look amazing. Yes, I know, Alex, we're going to have a look at that. It's only a small catch piece at the moment because I'm not too worried about that, but you're absolutely spot on. It is the kind of thing that we would definitely be turning our attention to at some point. It's what lies on the bottom, but hey, let's just get what's on the upright bit right first. Samia from Toronto in Canada. Hello, Samia, great to see you here. Thank you very much for joining us. Not necessarily now, but generally. Alex, I get it. Right, okay. Are we ready then, buddy? Should we just do it? Should we do the first 2 colours that are thinned?
Do it! Just do it! Yesterday, you said tomorrow, so just do it! Make your dreams come true! Nothing is impossible! No, what are you waiting for? Do it! Just do it! Yes, you can!
Okay, folks, in for a penny, in for a pound. This is the experiment. Make sure this is thinning properly. Sorry, I don't mean just to do that because you were about to go. Just got to make sure. Yes, paint is good. Paint is good. Right, here we go. Now there'll be remnants of the purple left in. Let's just see what happens. I'm going to try and go as slowly as I can. It's going in. It's going in. What's going to happen? Here it comes. There it goes. There it goes. I'm trying to get the flow as even as possible. What's happening? I can't really see. Oh. Where's that gone? Wow. Wow. Oh, it's coming back now. It's coming. What is that all about? Oh, let's move it. Let's move you guys over. Look. Right. There you go, mate. Try and get that. Oh, what the... So do I try? Let's just try a purple one, mate. We're in for a penny, in for a pound now, aren't we? Right, let's just try purple, see if that does the same thing. What? Oh, you have to be kidding me. You've seriously got... What? What? I just want some straight lines. You suppose that's too much to ask. Now, interestingly, you have a look at the red. It's just minding its own business there, isn't it? Just doing its own thing, you know. But this is, well, everything's got thinners in it now. Oh well, you can have some fun now, aren't you? I've just got to remind myself, it's just paint and canvas, all right? Not trying to land on Mars. Okay, I'm not trying to split the atom. Just paint on canvas, Ed. Do not worry about it. Succeed or fail, at least you had a go. Right, we go in pink and yellow. They're the next two. Let's see if we can retrieve. I don't know. I was expecting the purple to go the other way, and it didn't. Right, pink. We're on to pink, buddy. Are you ready? What's it doing? What's it doing? Right, so it is, isn't it? I just don't. Oh, it's all gone. Oh God. It's all gone. You got to laugh from me. It's all gone a bit. It's all gone a bit Pete Tong here, isn't it? Okay, I get it. Right, so I'm good. We just got to get them on now, haven't we? Thank you for your comments, folks. That's really nice yesterday at Cloudy Art. They are expensive. Nothing in this game is cheap. It's good. It's worthwhile. It means something. We'll take the easy route with everything. We never ever progress, do we? Even if it's just progress of the self, let alone anyone who might join you along for the ride. So it's got its important steps, all of this. So we keep trying to remind ourselves. Interesting about the red, though, look, while everything else has lost its head, the red is just like, meh, I'm all right. So thick is definitely the way forward, isn't it? Let's be honest. Okay, which is a shame because I've actually mixed everything now, but that's fine. Okay, which one to go for next? I'm going to leave the red, actually, even though I now have thinned it. And then we'll move it along and I get a bit crazy. Okay. So let's go in with the lilac. And with the white. Oh yeah, that's all over the place, isn't it? I put the tiniest little chalk, but it should be sending it off all over the place, but it isn't. Yeah, thanks for the suggestion, Paula, but actually it's as flat as anything, that table. We spent hours prepping the table, so it must be something else. But yeah, they've gone all over the place. I mean, we had such promise at the start. Now it's all just gone. Yeah, whatever. Let's get some red on anyway. We might as well mix the thick red with the thin red, mightn't we? Let's there are a third one, two. Red. Oh, that's quite difficult. Oh, thanks, Paula. Yeah, well, we'll just let that kind of settle itself down, and then let's see what we get. I mean, you know, nothing is ever over, is it?
Hey,
You
buddy.
know? Yeah,
It's got its name.
go on.
Rule breaker.
Rule breaker. There you go. It's got a name. Lovely.
The teacher gave it some lines and it decided not to do the lines. So therefore, it's a rule breaker.
He's good, isn't he? He's good. He's good. Right, well, things are definitely happening down here. Let's tilt you down Insta so you can see what's happening down there. Welcome to the We're All Watching Paint Dry Club. Things are, things are rather interesting down here at the moment. And we will have a look at the bottom of the canvas in just a minute. I just need that really just to sort itself out. Vertical rainbow. Laurie, I love it. Very good. Funny Fox got to go. Thank you for joining us, Funny Fox. Have a lovely week ahead, and yourselves too. And all the best to Little Fox as well. And what else have we got? Rita, definitely be interesting to see how it behaves. Unthinned and then thin painted the same colour one after the other. Yeah, we kind of got that with the red, haven't we? A little bit. Albert's just joined us. Hello, Albert. You're late, back of the class. Yeah, so the red, I mean, we've got this outside line of the red, which was the unthinned, and then the thinned has gone on the top of it. Obviously, it's just done its own thing now. So that's quite interesting. But the beauty of this technique is that, you know, you imagine over a course of weeks, you could just keep going backwards and forwards and covering and redoing stuff. Obviously, everything will have a bearing on what's gone before it. But, yeah, I'm with Paula. I like the fact that it's not paying any attention to the rules, is it? So I think what we'll do on the next one, let's just get a time check off AD. What time are we at, buddy? What's our run time? 41 minutes in. Okay, folks, are you enjoying this? I really hope you are. Let's give us a nice big thumbs up. Wherever you are on your browser, somewhere underneath the play button, there'll be a thumbs up icon. If you can tap, press or click that, that would be amazing, because it tells all of the Google bots you're enjoying this, and we'd love lots of new faces to be here. We've already got some I haven't seen before. Samir and Alex and Anita, Sono. It's just a rainbow barcode. Gosh, you guys are awesome. Rainbow barcode, I like it. You come up with some great names, and we've only just got started. So thank you all very much for that. If you're not already subscribed, guys, please do hit the big red button down in the corner of the screen. It would be amazing. That way you get to see, well, hey, when we might finish off Rainbow barcode at some point. I don't think it's going to get finished tonight. Brilliant. And we also got a load of our patrons watching here this evening. I'm sure we won't mind if I mention Paula, who is one as well. Now, she and all the rest got early notification about this sensational bit of kit, because they had an exclusive way before anybody else did, which we're very pleased to say that you can also get all of that too, and get all those exclusive updates for anyone else. And you can also find out how you can claim one of your Suarez tiles. What am I talking about? The screen's going to go blank for a second. Yeah, we got it. Okay, our Suarez tiles, a set of 102, never to be done again. Painted acrylic tiles. And if you would like to be able to get hold of yours, head over to patreon.com/Suarez Art and find out exactly how you can be the proud owner of one of these absolute beauties. Now then, folks, just think now. I'm going to mess it. What do we reckon, buddy? How about I start and mess this up a bit and just choose random containers to put the colours in.
Do it! Just do it!
Well, great suggestion, Lynn. I'd already thought about that. Turning the canvas round and painting on the other side. Yeah, I definitely like the sound of that. I'm just now randomly going to apply and see where it takes us. So I'm not going to go tube specific, so to speak. That was 3. Number 2. Right. Right, slight problem with overhead cam at the moment. I'm going to see if I can sort that out very shortly. We're okay, we're okay. Right, pink. Has it fallen asleep? Lucky camera. Right, so we've got 3 going at once here, folks. That is a yellow, mate. Yeah, is that going quite quick, is it? Okay. This is good. Is that 3 on? That's, oh, it's 3 on, isn't it? Right, okay, let's go, oh, crikey. Let's go purple and water blue. Let's go, oh, it's all going on. It's all going on. Right, so, it's getting quite tricky actually now. One way on, 1, 2, 3. What's this? That should be pipe 4. Is that pipe 4, mate? Yeah. Right, pipe 4. Oh, that's going quick as well, mate. Let's go pipe 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Squeeze here. Water blue, pipe 5. Keep your eyes on pipe 5. It's coming out. No, it could have been water blue anyway. Okay, that stayed as it is. Oh, I've got it on the machine. Darn it. I haven't got the angle to see. Get around the front. Right, okay. So, red, lilac, white. So let's change those around then. Right, I can't see. So what's pipe 8, mate? What colour is that? Is that white? Right, so we'll go lilac in there. Now I can't see what's happening because I'm round the back of it. And then, which one is white, mate? 7 or 6? White was 8, so is 6 red? Right, it's now white. So raspberry needs to go into 7 then, where the lilac was, yeah? And then, I think what we'll do, I'll just choose some random colours straight out of the tin for the... And we'll probably do one more. We've got time for one more. So this is red on... Is red 7, is it, mate? Red 7. Oh, 6. No. Yes, it goes into 7. Oh my god, this is impossible. I can't see. I hope that's going in. Whew. Okay. Bottom's looking pretty good. I'll show you that in a minute. Right. Well, there we go. The lines that don't behave themselves. Actually, look, when you stand back, I kind of like that. Let's have a roam cam look. Insta, I'll do the same for you guys in a minute. Right, roam cam. Right, well, let's have a look what's happening down here. Some quite interesting things going on, which we would always expect, wouldn't we? So yes, Alex, going back to what you said 20 minutes ago, I'll definitely do something with this at some point. Let's just get the bit on the top right first, and then we can figure all that stuff out. Look at these naughty lines. Look at that one moving all the way down there as fast as you like it, like a jet plane moving through the jet stream. Boom, there it goes. It's about to hit the bottom. But we've still got the same old problems as we always have with enamels. And that's it there, where it just does its own thing. They were all going reasonably well, and then look, when we thinned the first time, look what happened. Oh my goodness me. So obviously that teal colour isn't happy. Okay, fair enough. So let's have a look at the top though. This is interesting. Look what we've just done. Yeah, you're getting that. Look at the lines here. So where we've added, it's like toothpaste, isn't it? So where we've added or swapped the colours around, look what's happening. We've got these beautiful little lines and striations going on. So actually the first half here on this sort of top level, looking really nice. And oh, careless. It's just sort of from there, isn't it? It's kind of just, no, I refuse. So as I believe, was it Lynn or Denise said, if we turned it the other way and did the same thing, Now that could be very interesting. So we've gone normal colour, then we've gone thinned. Now we've put thinned in opposing or different ways. So I think now we'll mix this up one more and do maybe to going halfway with some different colours. What do you reckon to that? I reckon we should, shouldn't we? Let's see if we can cleanse our system. Okay, now let's see if we can get sort of 8 reasonably straight lines, shall we? I think so. Hunter, hello Hunter, just turned up. It's nice to see you. Tartan Rainbow, great one, Laurie. Turn the camera, pull from your side. Yeah. Oh, Eleanor, lots of thumbs up. Thank you very much. Tartan Rainbow, Tartan Rainbow meltdown from Henry. Keep turning, you can create a weaving pattern. Absolutely, Alex. Yeah, I agree. Sandy, it's a rainbow that breaks all the rules. I know those kind of rainbows. And yeah. So what have we got? Got to go now. Oh, Claudia's got to go. Be back next Wednesday. Thank you very much for joining us. See you next time. For more randomness, put colours on a cake spinner or a lazy Susan. Spin, stop, grab. Well, obviously, have you not seen all the rest of the videos on the channel? We've got loads of ones just like that. We love using the spin machines. Sure you go check those out. In fact, if Adi can pan around in the corner, there's a couple of the spin machines right there for you to have a look at. Well, there's one of them anyway. A little spinomatic. Albert says fabulous. That's neat from the Rita. Loving it from Tomiko. On the upside, way harder to create on purpose. Yes, absolutely. Thank you, Lynn, as well. Right, okay. This is looking pretty good, actually, considering it's not behaving itself at all. So let's put Insta over there. I think we'll let this paint sort itself out. Pretty much most of it's come out now. So if I turn it, bring it over to the central point now. We are about halfway. It's not going to get done tonight, folks, but that's all right. We're not in a race, are we? Let's just get this manoeuvred somewhere. There we go. Well, Andy's system is working. There we go. So, unthinned paint this time. Let's put our thinned paint to one side. We definitely don't want to be using that. Okay, right then, let's go for... I know it's a blue painting, but I want to put some blue on. I want to put some green on. So I'm going to do this as quickly as possible, folks. I'm just over here on the table if you're watching this on Instagram. Remember, guys, you can go and watch the full 4-camera high-definition experience just by clicking on the link in my bio and heading to live painting. And you should see everything going on there on 4 cameras instead of just the one. Amazing. Let's get another blue out. And don't forget, you might want to treat yourself to a little bit of Suarez merch as well. Now remember, if you don't have the space or the budget, and I certainly don't, to put this on your walls, you can get to enjoy what we do on a daily basis. We have a selection of over 250 products, and you can find that again in the link in my bio on Instagram, and you can also find it on the screen now and at suarezlifestyle.com. Well, that's where the full selection is. So I'm going to look at the mugs on screen at the moment. We do have some pretty amazing things there, folks, and I'm not just saying that, I really do mean it. There's a whole plethora of beautiful things that you'll be very happy to have around your home. Everything from phone cases to cushions to t-shirts and hoodies, and we've got throws and blankets and shoes and all manner of good things like that. Okay, and that is suarezlifestyle.com. Now then, I'm going in with some more colour, folks. Let's see, why have I got all over my helmet? Why have I got purple paint all over my helmet? Let's see, Arab. Oh, it's going to be a lot of tidying up tonight. Right, okay, so I need to go back in with my cups. I'm just having a small hiatus here, just while I reorganise myself, guys, all right? Well, we definitely have a trend of them going off to the left, which is very odd considering we put a little bit more lean on the left-hand side, which, if anything, should have pushed it over to the right. So I'd love someone to be here explaining the physics to me, because none of this makes any sense. I thought we'd absolutely guessed this completely and accurately and properly, but alas, it would appear that we have not. Let's work from the other way out then. We're going in with some blue on pipe 8, mate. Right, so I'm working from behind. Quite difficult this to judge, but there's the blue going in on 8. Nice. Okay, and we're going to go blue in on 1. Well, yeah, good observations, Paula. Like I say, I don't know about airflow. Yeah, I mean, it depends what needs to replace what's coming through that almost small vacuum at the end of the tube, to be able to let it to flow consistently. So, you know, it doesn't necessarily mean that we actually do have the size of the hole right. We just thought that, having had a few experiments off camera, that we could have, we were just playing around with the size of the holes. Keep it clean, everyone. And, you know, this is kind of where we got with it. So, yeah, very interesting, isn't it? Very interesting. Right, pipe 2. Let's go yellow in 2. Bright canary yellow this. This is going to look crazy, like acid yellow this is. Never knows where this is going to end up. I might just bring one of the other colours we've already used into play. So we're going to go 4 is going to go green. Is there anything in 4 at the moment, mate? Yeah, okay, so 4 is good. Lime green going in 4. Right, just give me a second at the back, because it's all going on at the back. Thank you, Alex. That's yeah, very good observations. I'm sure there's a lot of merit in that. We're just going to have to kind of play with these different variations, aren't we? I think that's ultimately what we've got to do. We've got to play with nozzle densities, sizes, yada yada yada, and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, but it's a good start of a 10, isn't it? I mean, you've got to admit, you know, we've done pretty well so far. Henry, gravity fluctuations and Stroud. I'm inclined to agree with you, mate. Oh dear. It's obviously more yeah, we've just been hit by a gravitational wave from the early universe. You don't spend 10 billion at CERN for that, do you? Now, there are some blocks at the back of this mechanism which are pushing the nozzles down onto the... Is that actually coming out? Did I actually put it? Right, okay, that's interesting. Yeah, so I might have a little play about with those. Definitely going to put a drop more red. Do I go red? No, I need unthinned white. That's what I need. Let's get some unthinned white, and then I'm going to finish off with like a mint colour. Let's just get the white out. I've got a lot of tins open now. A lot of, my goodness me, you'll probably see the desk, the bench. a bit of a mess. And that's okay. We don't mind a bit of mess, do we? We're doing the things other people don't try. Right, which one is it? No, which one hasn't got anything in it? 7. No, 5. Is it 5? 6. So no, 6. 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. So this one needs some white. Uh-oh. Yes, Rita, they are touching it. A little bit of skin just fell in. Oh dear. Right, that's that mullered then. Oops. Didn't see that. Right, so that's interesting. That's forcing the red out, so there is definitely something coming out there. Oh my goodness me. Right, it's all kicking off. What was the last I can't remember what was the last colour I was going to put on. Just considering whether they should be touching against it or not. So yeah, this is a tricky one, isn't it? Right, so the only one that hasn't got anything is 3. So I'll tell you what I'm going to do, buddy. I'm going to get 3. I'm going to put some Piaggio green in 3, and then we'll bring that away from the surface of the canvas because I need to find out what's going to happen to that. So let's give that a whirl, shall. Okay, so was that 3? Was it 3? Right. Okay, so now, yes. Right, so now, yeah, I got that. Right, okay. Where's that going? Oh, that's gone off towards the yellow. Oh, great. I just want it down there. Why can't you why can't you just go down there? Anyway, so what we're basically saying is, after all this experiment, we're back to square one. Back to 4, 5. It is bizarre, this. Yeah, very bizarre. So I need that. That needs to go. Well, I thought I just put. What did I just put in that then? Well, I just put a load of blue in. So where's the blue gone then? I'm pretty sure I just put the blue into 5. So why hasn't it come? Because this is weird. Where's that gone? I don't understand. Right, 1 needs to get the... Oh my goodness me. This is starting to do my head in now. Right, 1. 1 needs the dark blue. Okay, bear with me, folks. Bear with me. Yeah, I put blue in 5. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I can't see any blue in 5. How bizarre. I put a load of blue in 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Blue in 1, which I've just done. Try and encourage that to come down. And then blue in 5. And it hasn't done anything. Right. Oh. Right, let's go white in 5. 1, 3, 5. Oh, come on. Where's the blue? It's just like it doesn't even exist anymore. Oh. Right. Let's have a look. So it is flowing. It is gradually moving. but I don't understand. That's two different colours now, 0.5. I wonder if 5 has got a blockage. Ah, right, okay. I need to stick something in the end and unclog it. Right, let's see. I'll put a screw in the end. No, I don't. Oh, yes, I've got toothpicks. Hurrah! Knew they'd come in handy for something. Just watch me for 15 minutes now, try and get one out of the box. Ah, there we go. Right. Okay. Well, actually, interestingly, buddy, the purple is still coming out at quite a rate. Isn't that... Oh, that is weird. And we've lost the canary. Oh, canary yellow. Yeah, so I think what I... No, let's go roam cam again. Let's go roam cam, and I'll show you. I'm just getting more excited. Oh! Ajar Hines, thank you. Bought a badge, thank you very much. That's very, very good of you over on Instagram. Much appreciated. Now, can we see what's coming out of pipe 5? Look, the purple. That's one of the few that's still flowing out, look. So I wonder... No, it's not touching. So I'm wondering here if there's just such a big volume of paint. We haven't even got... Ah! No! Blue! Blue's just starting to come out. Right, so I'm still going to give it a poke and a prod. Thank you, Ajar. That's very, very kind of you. Okay. Right. Let's pull you guys around here. Oh, these things are a labour of love. Anyone ever heard of Ian Davenport? Kind of a Damien Hirst era. Incredible artist. Very famous for his lines. Always wanted to emulate his unbelievable line paintings. Don't think he's got anything to worry about tonight. Right, here we go. Ah, no, actually, dude, it's still flowing quite well. I mean, there's what's just come out, but the blue is coming out. It's just coming out naturally with the... There you go, I've just shoved it right in. And it's still coming out. Oh, little elements of white, so it is there. I think it's just going to take a little while to come out. Well, I never. Looks pretty cool from up here, actually. If we can just get that volume of paint to flow down like I want it to, I think happy days. Now, one thing I see now has disappeared is that canary yellow, so let's just get a little drop of that on. I have to act on these things, folks, while I think about it. I can't not do it, because what we've got so far is something, even if it isn't, you know, exactly as I'd planned. 3, aren't we, for the yellow? But this is it. This is life at the cutting edge. We said right at the very start there was an experiment going on. Yeah, it's fine. It's going to make a nice line through there, and let's have it some in 2 as well, just to redefine the line. Rainbow barcode. And we're back on the unthinned paint again, right? So that is what it is. We'll show you what's going on the ground in just a moment. That's better. That's better. I mean, where do you ever stop with this? I mean, these literally go on and on and on, can't you? Do I tease it with my finger? No, I'm gonna let it be natural. I'm not gonna touch that with anything. Yeah. Right, let's get a glove change going on. It's nice going on at the top. Oh my god. Right, what did Paul say? Finding the whole process fascinating. Sometimes failure is the better outcome because it presents an opportunity to learn. Get surprising result. I couldn't agree more, Paula. You're absolutely on the money. And Paula knows what she's talking about as an artist and a business owner for so much of her life. She's one of the very few people offering advice and business mentorship to artists that I listen to, because she speaks the truth. And she's got a great website. We're not affiliated, not paid for this. I'm just promoting it because she knows what she's talking about. She's a great help to a lot of people. Betterthancheese.com. One of the better things you'll do today is to head over there And you can go and find her on LinkedIn and on TikTok, where she posts videos daily. And I enjoy watching what she does, because there speaketh the voice of common sense. So there you go, Paul, a little shout out for you. The canary is off to Patagonia. Henry, you are funny. An air bubble in there for you. Yeah, I did think so. When you lose the canary, it's time to get get out of the mine. Oh, time to get out of the mine. Yes, same. Concentrate on your painting, mate. Michelle, hello, Michelle. Colours with personality. They certainly are, aren't they? You're welcome, Paula. Alex, on the bottom canvas, you had purple flowing to turquoise, and it took over. On the left, we saw the same overpowers the blues. Let's have a look at the bottom canvas. Let's go on to Rome Cam, buddy, while these are sorting themselves out. We've actually got some quite interesting things happening now. So on the Rome, look what's happening down here. Oh my goodness me, hello, you cheeky devil. Now, what we're capturing here is pretty awesome, and at some point we will make a whole painting out of that as well. But for now, I'm just going to show you what we've captured. It's all falling off at the back, look. Oh dear, where's all that going? It's off on its holidays. That's what we've captured. It's the amount of paint that comes off, would you believe, just to try and get ourselves a few groovy lines. But in actual fact, folks, look, we've still got paint coming out. We've managed to actually pull that central one out a little bit more, which I'm pleased with. Things still happening up at the top, but look, we've got all these beautiful graded patterns. Look at that. So actually, we're not far off the money, are we? We're just trying to straighten some of this stuff out. But they are the naughty rainbow lines. But interestingly, as we then start to mix more colours through the tubes, especially in the same sessions, we do tend to get all these very unusual colour combinations coming out. So actually, I think we have tremendous progress today, even if it hasn't quite come out the way that we had anticipated. But if you have a look back from here, we're definitely starting something that has promise. We're a step closer to getting perfect lines in enamel paint, and loving the tool, absolutely loving the tool. Tool looks fantastic, and we are actually starting to get some pretty decent shapes coming out here. Now that we're learning, now that we're figuring out what's going on, I think we're going to leave it there for this session, folks. Well, I hope you think that's pretty good. Loving the inclusion of the different colours now. That's definitely the way to go. Open every can of paint and just keep going. I think that's the lesson of the day. Now, there you are. That's my table I've got to try and clear up. Yeah, okay. It's pretty much everywhere. Definitely got some tidying up to do. But so far, so good. Even though some of them are not so well behaved, I'm really excited about that. Aidy's done a fabulous job. Last few drops of paint just coming out from there. So that's pretty much going to settle the way it is now. But folks, we do have some lines. These things never come easy, do they? They take work, they take effort, and they take perspiration. And this is often what we have to go through before we can find a way that we can move forward with things. Well, I'm going to let you lovely folks go. I hope you've enjoyed that broadcast for one night. Don't know what we're going to do next week. We might carry on. We might do a pop-up. I don't know. And make sure you hit that subscribe button and like and share amongst your friends, because we'd love them to come and watch as well. That's it for this week's, folks. Pretty awesome from Paula. Thank you very much. Annie, you're the best. That's nice. Denise loves it. Ooh, Tamiko. Oopsie from the retail of the greens on the drop-off. Yeah. Would have been super cool if the bottom canvas was bigger to capture all the artsy goodness. Someday, Tamiko, it will be. Lynn has enjoyed it. Hopefully Henry has as well. Anna, artistic chaos on the bench. Love it. Anna, that's my greatest work. It's taken years to get that. Anyway, folks, thank you so much for your comments. Thank you so much for liking and for joining us here. I can't wait to see you in 7 days' time. Remember, you can go and watch us on repeat on the channel as soon as we click end stream. That's it for tonight. Thank you to my colleague Adrian out in control. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you very soon. But officially, on behalf of the pair of us, we're out of here, and have a very good evening to you all.